Hello, ladies and gentlemen, brothers, sisters, friends, comrades on the YouTube, to my family, and the love of my life, who's hanging out with our grandbaby today. Hello. Yeah. Wow, so much has gone down since last time we've spoken. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Clydesdale. I'm your boy at Leonard's Express. We got a reefer on and cruising. We're doing some cruising. I'm finally headed home though. I'm kind of excited about, I'm very excited about that. So I always get fired up when I go home, and it's always emotional when you leave. It's just how it goes in this business, especially when the people that you love are closest to you. You know, I love my wife beyond belief. And, having to leave is emotional. I don't care how long you've been doing it. It takes a toll, Not a toll, but it makes it, to where you can't wait to get home, that's for sure. So, the last time we did speak, I was in Dallas area. I got to see my folks down there, sister, brother-in-law, two of my nephew's wife, just a lovely little visit. And then leaving there, I had 3 pickups and a drop. So I ended up going to 3 different places to pick up stuff. The schedule was not going to work out. I knew it as soon as I saw it. I had an extremely early delivery to the Costco in Dallas, and there was no way I was going to do a 9:00 p.m. pickup in the greater Dallas area. There was no way. So I didn't pick that up until the following day, which made the load get kicked out for delivery until the following Monday. So I was supposed to deliver on Friday morning. That was just imposterous. So I ended up getting it rescheduled for the following Monday. Worked out great because I was on my way to Commerce City, Colorado, and our daughter and son-in-law live there. Not in Commerce City, they're in a different part of the greater Denver area, a little bit north. And so I was really, really glad to be able to go stay with them. So I got there on Friday. They picked me up Friday evening from a little truck parking area in a little bit north of Denver. And so I got they got picked up. I stayed with them Friday night and Saturday night, and then Sunday evening they took me back to the truck, and I went and delivered my load in Commerce City. And I told them, which, by the way, that was a fantastic visit as well. It was lovely to see them. Got to hang out at their pad that was built in like 1908 or something. I mean, this is an old place, man, and it's just awesome. I'm gonna tell you what, they don't make pads like that anymore. Not at all. It's no floor plan like it. Nothing. So it was really cool. It was great to stay with them for a little while. And then when I left Denver with them, I went down to Commerce City and delivered all this frozen Italian food. And, all that time and beyond, and I'll get to some of that in a minute, I've had this coolant leak. Couldn't find it. I know this sounds so stupid. It was showing low fluid on the dashboard, the little yellow warning that I get on the dashboard here in these Peterbilts. I'm driving a 22 579 Ultraloft, and it's a little yellow coolant radiator looking thing that lets you know that you're low on fluid. That thing had been popping off so much for almost the entire time I've had this truck. So anyway, Saturday we went to go top it off and put about a gallon in it. Went to Commerce City, unloaded all this Italian food, and then I went to Golden, Colorado to Miller Coors, picked up a beer load. The whole time I was telling Timmy, yeah, I'm probably coming out of this general area. It's either beer or meat, I'm sure. And as predicted, it was meat. I'm sorry, beer out of Golden, Colorado. So anyway, picked up the beer, and I had a next day delivery in Boise. No problem. Could have made that. It's like 800 miles, or maybe not even that. I don't remember how many miles it was, to be honest with you. But I had to go up, finish through Colorado, get into Wyoming, and cut across Wyoming. And I would have made it the next day, not at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., whenever my appointment was, but it would have been, I wouldn't have made that. But they said, just go. They'll take you. All right, so I start going. All the while, coolant light comes on. Well, when I got to Laramie, the whole world went red on a dashboard. And I mean, it's like ding, 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 red, 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 low fluid, self-destruct, whatever. I mean, it's like they're really letting you know you got a problem. So I found a truck parking area right off the interstate, I-80, and just south of the interstate. I got tucked away there, and when I popped the hood, sure enough, I found the leak now, and this is it right here. And I'm here to tell you what, that thing was, it was blowing water out. All right, well, now I'm down. That's it. I can't go anywhere. So I called New York because it was after hours. And I said, hey, look, I got clearly a blown coolant hose, another one, second one in this truck. And I can't continue. So, but let's do this. It was my suggestion. They agreed to it. Nobody got mad about it. It's just how it goes when you're broke. Look, man, I don't really need to have it fixed right now. It's after hours. That's going to be an exorbitant cost. It's going to be bad enough anyway in regular hours, business hours. So let's just do it in business hours. We'll do it that way. Dude's like, okay, I didn't have a set time yet for delivery, so let's do it that way. Fair enough. So we did that. The next day, dude came out about 10:30. Took him about a half an hour to fix the line. Blew a bunch of fluid in it, and I hit the road. And I haven't had a problem since. So that's finally fixed. Man, it was just something else. So got that load into Boise. Well, now I need the truck in the shop because I don't want to keep going through this. You know, I had other, couple little things that needed fixed anyway. The turn signal stock needed fixed, replaced really. The windshield wipers weren't working right, and I cannot stand that. So I had to get that repaired and replaced, which they did. And while I was there and the truck was in the shop, I was able to stay with my auntie and uncle in Boise, which is always a pleasure. They're more than hospitable. It's a home away from home, let me tell you. And it's great to be able to see them on a fairly regular, once again, just a treat. So, by the way, Timmy and Jenna were amazing too. Their hospitality is second to none. So I've just been having great little visits, my folks, blah, blah, blah. So that's especially a treat. And when we were planning on a barbecue, it was a Thursday, last Thursday. Today is Saturday, the 26th of April. And I took this little shot load to Simplot and picked up a live load and brought it right back to the yard. So the whole load was like 2 miles. So they paid me hourly for that. I ended up getting 4 hours out of it because it took them that long to load me. And but we were planning on having a barbecue. The boys in the family all go over to Uncle Bob's in Boise every Thursday. So I was planning on being there for that. I got a call saying, hey man, we need you to make a quick shot load over to Simplot. So I missed the boys, Ubered back to my uncle's, and then stayed there. So that was that. It's just, that's kind of how it goes. The next day went to Cuna, Idaho, to CS meat packing plant, and picked up a load of boneless trimmings, beef trimmings for Costco. And a lot of you know that my brother's a wig for Costco, so I'm like, beef trimmings. I was thinking maybe ground beef, and he said, yeah, could be hot dogs though. So I delivered those. I didn't even think of that. I delivered those. Right here in Tracy, and that was a pretty quick unload. Costco is second to none, man. They have such a great system there, and it worked out fantastic. So that, yay for that. Let me tell you, I'm happy about that. Now trip on this. I'm going to San Leandro tomorrow afternoon. Didn't have a long day today at all. At a Flying J truck stop in Ripon, California, a little bit south of Tracy, I believe, maybe east. And I'm chilling here for quite some time. I mean, I've already been in the sleeper berth for 4.5 hours. So I'm going to be here. No hurry whatsoever. I don't even need to set an alarm. Take a shower tomorrow morning. Whenever I get up, and I'll leave here about 11:30. I got to go over to San Leandro to a Lineage there and pick up some frozen goods. No clue what that is yet. But here's the beauty of it. So when I made my phone call to Leonard's to see if they were even remotely interested in taking me back, I was talking to a brother, Logan, who was out of the Wisconsin yard, and I was telling him, hey, there's this massive distribution center that just fired up in Palmdale. And while I'm telling him about it, he's looking it up on the map, and he said, yeah, man, that place is huge. Turns out, I've learned later that it's the largest distribution center in anywhere in Los Angeles County. This place is massive. I can't even tell you how big it is. It's a Trader Joe's that distribution center, but it's also where they prepare and pack their own products that with the Trader Joe's label on it. So it's a gigantic place. They call it world-class distribution, and it's a massive place. So I told him about it. He goes, you know what, I'm going to send this to sales right now. And he did. And here we are a month later, and damn if I'm not picking up a load at Lineage in San Leandro and taking it to that exact distribution center in Palmdale, my hometown. I mean, phenomenal. I wonder if I'm going to catch a bonus for that. Leonard's. We'll see. I don't know. That would be nice if I did. You know, hot tipped them. As far as I know, they didn't know about that place until I called Logan. Hey, check it out. He said, I'm sending that to sales. And bada bing, I'm on my way down there. So, going home, y'all. I got to switch my license over. I've had a Washington license for actually too long. I probably should have already, well, I definitely should have changed it over. But since I'm with Leonard's now, and DOT has required it anyway, I put it off as long as I could. DOT and Leonard's require that your license match your physical address. Okay, well then I guess I got to get her done. Leonard's gave me until the 30th to do that. That's not going to happen. I'm just out too late. I'm not even going to get home until the 29th. No, 28th. I deliver on the 28th at 7 in the evening in Palmdale. So it's only going to be after that. I still got to study for it. It's not that simple. When I went up to Washington from California, I handed them a California license. They handed me back a Washington license, commercial license. Nothing, no tests, no none of that, unless I wanted to keep my hazmat, which I knew I wasn't really going to need. I had that on a just-in-case basis anyway, and it ends up that I didn't need it. So, and I thought I was going to be staying in Washington. So I gave that up. Big deal, whatever. No big deal. Well, to do that in California, can't be that simple. I have the wrong name. I'm a resident of California, legally, can prove it. So I got to jump through all the hoops. I got to take all the tests and all that over again just to make an exchange from a Washington license to a California license. So it's going to take me a minute. I got to study it. But I bought a study guide in 2022 when I was first trying to get my license. And hopefully I can study on that a little bit and we'll be able to pass the test on the first round. I've already done some studying. I'm good on air brakes, but I got a long way to go. So I'm going to do some studying here in a little bit, as a matter of fact. And so with that, I think I'll leave it right there for now. Sorry, a lot I crammed in. Not quite in the routine of doing the videos so much. This has already gone over 15 minutes. My apologies. I crammed a lot in there, believe me when I tell you. And I will try and do these a little more frequently so I'm not making them so damn long. But thanks to all. You do, hey, I'm swiveling right here. I know. I'm in Ripon, California. Nobody even knows where that is. But it's pretty close to Stockton. Swiveling. Alright? Let's just have that known. I already had a guy going through the trash over here. So, yeah, I'm on a swivel. You should be too. I don't care where you live, where you are. You know, there's a lot of crap going on right now. You just need to keep your eyes up. Quattro? Quattro. You do know who love you. It's your boy at Clydesdale. We're reefer trucking with Leonard's Express. Hope you have a great day. Do something nice for somebody. Peace.